All right, everyone who's new tuning in for their first session, or for those who have stayed with us throughout the morning, welcome back to the first ever virtual college and career exploration days. I'm so excited for our next session with Delaware State University. We are fortunate enough to have both the associate directors of enrollment and admissions with us. Now, before I introduce these fantastic ladies and let them take it over and share great information about their university with you, I first wanted to go ahead and play a video about Delaware State University that they have provided to us. So we'll start there and then pass it back over to Shelvia and Paula.
Welcome to Delaware State University, or otherwise known as Hornet Territory.
Not only are we the only HBCU in the first state, we're also the most diverse contemporary HBCU in the country.
My name is Kaylin Pride, a senior majoring in mass communications with a concentration in digital media.
And I am Corbin Weatherspoon, a senior majoring in engineering physics with a minor in mathematics.
We're here to give you a quick tour so that you know what's in store. DSU cares about its students and helping them achieve both their academic and professional goals.
Whether it be engineering, mass communications, aviation, computer science, or business. But to be honest, there's too many to mention. All I can say is Delaware State is dedicated to your success.
The university offers tons of opportunities such as career advisement, internships at Fortune 500 companies, study abroad with its international partners, academic support, and even direct access to groundbreaking research.
Now let's take you to where it all began.
Lockerman Hall.
In 1891, DSU got its start as a land-grant institution, known as the State College for Colored Students. In the 129 years since then, DSU has become a university, offering 42 undergraduate majors, 18 graduate degrees, and 5 doctoral degrees through its 4 colleges.
Now, let's check out a few of the things that make each college unique. In the College of Business, students can receive hands-on trading room experience with real-time financial data while studying management or working toward an MBA degree. DSU's aviation program takes flight through our own fleet of over 15 aircraft and experienced and dedicated instructor staff and a state-of-the-art flight simulator. DSU is simply the best flight education opportunity on the East Coast of the United States.
Or maybe you have dreams of becoming the next big recording artist, commentator, or host like my co-host. Our College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences offers a state-of-the-art music technology lab and recording studio to help you get started. We also have an incredible television broadcasting studio for students to find their place either in front or behind the camera.
DSU offers what you need to be successful with incredible colleges programs such as the College of Agriculture, Science, and Technology, the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Science, the College of Business, and the College of Health and Behavioral Sciences.
And when you're not in a classroom, there are plenty of places on campus to experience college life. You can catch up with your study group in the William C. Jason Library, or just get fit in our Wellness and Recreation Center. The Wellness Center is 54,000 square feet of pure awesome. It has 2 full-size basketball courts, an indoor track, 2 large weight room areas, and a swimming pool. And just across from the Wellness Center is the center of student life here on campus, the Martin Luther King Jr. Student Center, or as we students like to call it, the MLK. It is a great place to socialize with your friends, hang out in the games and activities room, and even some snacks and DSU gear from the campus bookstore. It's also the #1 spot to participate in a number of student organizations and activities.
When it comes to the DSU culture, one of the first things that comes to mind is homecoming. During homecoming, the campus is not only flooded with students, but also alums too. The week is jam-packed with so many events and activities, from step show competitions, tailgating parties held by Greek organizations, to even the annual homecoming concert featuring the hottest artists.
This week is truly the celebration of the year. Here at DSU, we believe in tradition and good vibes,
which we love to display. Visit us online at www.desu.edu/admissions and schedule your personal tour at desu.edu/tour.
We hope you will join our DSU family.
Well, that was a great video. Thank you, Delaware State, for providing that introduction to your university. Before I hand it over to Shelvia and Paula, a few housekeeping reminders. We will end this session with a Q&A, of course. So please, as you're listening in about Delaware State University, don't forget to put any questions that you have for Shelvia and Paula down in the Q&A box along the bottom. In addition, we do have our daily giveaway, AirPods, and the link to enter to win those AirPods is now in the chat. So I'll go ahead and hand it over to you, Shelvia and Paula. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for having us. We are super excited to be here with you today, myself and my colleague, Ms. Paula Holden. Without further ado, I do have a small presentation that I would like to present to everyone that has joined us today, and that you guys got a chance to see the fun stuff that was brought to you by our students. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
Good morning. While Mr. Wright is pulling up our presentation, just want to say, oh, here we go. I just want to say thank you guys for joining us this morning. We hope that this is very informative. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Holden. Thank you, Sarah. Sorry about that, little technical issues here, but we will take care of that. Here at Delaware State University, our motto is "It All Matters," and we are truly a definition of "It All Matters." We truly believe in promoting that throughout our students, staff, and faculty. All right, as I stated, it all matters. So here, this is a picture to just show you where we came from. The top picture shows our legacy, where we started. We actually will be celebrating our 130 year of being here in the state of Delaware. We are actually the only HBCU in the state of Delaware. If you do not know what an HBCU is, it is a historically Black college or university. So we're super excited about celebrating 130 years of excellence. We do have also over 40 majors and 30 minors that we offer. We also include master's and doctoral programs as well as certification. So this picture just shows you where we started and where we are at now. Again, it all matters with the students. Delaware State University ranks number 3 amongst public HBCUs in America, which is huge for us. So we're super excited about that ranking, as well as ranking number 11 amongst HBCUs in America. So those are some stats that came out recently, and we are super excited about the social mobility, alumni giving, and faculty support that we have that we promote across the institution. Okay, Delaware State University, each year we celebrate College Application Month. This year we are celebrating that from October 12th through November the 20th. Actually, Delaware State University will be extending that, and what College Application Month means, we will be waiving the application fee for Delaware students. So if you reside in the state of Delaware or go to a Delaware high school, we in fact will be waiving the application fee of $35 until November 30th. So if you have not already, please go and apply now. All right, so our freshman admission requirements. First step you want to do is apply. Again, I stated there is a $35 application fee. However, we will be waiving that until November the 30th. You will need your official high school transcript, your SAT or ACT full score report. We do also have some academic requirements that all students meet 19 courses of a C or higher, and that they have a GPA of 2.0 or better on a 4.0 scale for consideration. The SAT requirement is 800 in the combined critical reading and mathematics after concordance of the new scores, an ACT requirement of 17 composite score. Now, if we have any students that may consider transferring to Delaware State University, our transfer guidelines are, of course, applied to the institution. We will require your final high school transcript. If you have 30 credits obtained of official college transcripts earned, we will not require your final high school transcript. If you do not, we just require that you have 12 credits or more that you will transfer into the institution of a C or higher. All right, financial assistance. Everyone wants to know about the money, right? How do you want to go to college, but how are you going to pay for it? So the first step that we encourage all of our students to do is complete the FAFSA. Even if you think that you may not qualify for financial assistance or grants, we encourage all students to complete the FAFSA. Our school code is 001428. We do offer work study to our students. Actually, a lot of our students work in the Office of Admissions and awarded work study. So there are a lot of opportunities out there for students for financial assistance to help pay for your matriculation throughout Delaware State University. Another resource that we encourage students to do is visit our net price calculator to see what financial assistance you may qualify for. The link is provided here below, and you can visit the net price calculator online at www.desu.edu/NPC. And with the net price calculator, the cool thing with that is you can insert it asks you a few basic questions about yourself, your SAT scores, your GPA earned, and some other questions to kind of see where you fall in our scholarships, what scholarship you may qualify for. So if you haven't already, please check out the net price calculator to see what you may be awarded. All right, Inspire. So Inspire is very special to the state of Delaware students. It is a grant awarded scholarship. Students must graduate from a Delaware high school. That is one of the requirements. Have a cumulative GPA of at least a 2.75 or higher. Demonstrate good conduct. Complete the FAFSA, as I mentioned before. We encourage all students, even if you think some students have a belief that they think their parents may make too much money, they may not be awarded or qualify for financial assistance, but it goes beyond that. There are grants out there that are based on students who complete the FAFSA. So that's why we encourage all of our students to complete the FAFSA. Enroll at a Delaware State University immediately following graduation from high school. So in order to qualify for Inspire, or rather to receive Inspire, you will have to matriculate directly in from graduation. So if you graduate in May or June from high school, a Delaware high school, you would need to then matriculate that fall into Delaware State University in order to receive the Inspire Scholarship. You can't put it off until the next year. Unfortunately, you would not receive it. Additionally, there are nearly 3,000 Delaware high school grads that have had the opportunity to become Inspire Scholars. And with the Inspire Scholarship, there is a requirement for all of our students to complete community service, which is a good thing. Come work for the Office of Admissions. Guarantee you'll knock those community service hours out in no time, but our students are definitely doing a great job with that. All right, so we do offer early bird here to get an early head start on your future college aspirations. You can earn a college credit. Cumulative, all we require students have a cumulative GPA of 2.5 or higher to participate in the early bird programming. Any junior or seniors that may be on the call today in Delaware High School qualify to be an early bird. All you need to do is complete the online application for early bird, and students who have a cumulative high school GPA of 3.0 or higher will be required or entitled to complete 6 hours of free, you hear that word, free tuition per semester. So who doesn't like to get some free waived tuition or free credit hours? All right, so our global reach helps connect Delaware to the world. We have over 13 plus students, 1,300, students in 23 countries, including China, South Korea, Poland, and France. So our international partnerships are really, really a big deal here at Delaware State University. We have a co-op degree program currently with Ningbo University of Technology and Chengchun University of Science and Technology. With that cooperative degree program, means students that are in those countries, in Ningbo and Chengchun University, they reside in their countries, and they actually take courses, Delaware State University courses, but they do not ever have to come to Delaware State University. We have our professors teaching those students specifically to earn a degree from Delaware State University. So we have been doing this program for these partnerships for quite some time, and we're very proud of our international partnerships, as well as our study abroad opportunities that we award to our students. All right, enrollment. We have been up 40% since 2009. That is a big deal to us. Right now, U.S. college enrollment is down 5.3%. And on top of that, all HBCUs are down 9%. So that is really huge to us. While you can see a trend of other institutions down, Delaware State University is steady increasing. So that goes to show we are doing something right. It all matters. Our students matter, our faculty and professors, it all matters. And we truly invest in our students and to provide them unique opportunities. So I think people are seeing that we're such a small gem in the state of Delaware, but we pack a big punch, and we are really going to be the most diverse contemporary HBCU across America. Right now, our current enrollment is at 5,054 students. We hope to break that. Those numbers will be coming out shortly reported. So I think we are topping over that again, breaking another record. Woo-hoo, go Delaware State. So again, we are doing something right here. All right, so research partnerships that work for Delaware. Right now we have a neuroscience grant with DSU and UD partnership, $14 million, at Delaware State University. We have 12 faculty, students research, 40 undergrads and 20 graduate students. There's a 7 neuroscience doctorates awarded. And so we just highly recommend our students that are in these industries to go out there and conduct the research. And we have our faculty that are awarded scholarships and grants to partake in that research. So we're super excited about that. Record retention. Delaware State University is at 70%, a little over 70% record retention for 5 years, which is also a good thing, not to brag or boast, but we're doing something right here and retaining our students. They love us, and not only do they do undergrad with us, they also matriculate and go on to do their master's, and some even say to do their doctoral programs too. So we are super excited about that, and we are 60% over the HBCU national average. All right, so what do HBCUs produce? We specialize in promoting social mobility, that's for one. And as you can see, the figures here listed below, brown in tan colors, we produce over 60% of engineers of color, 70% of dentists and physicians of color, 50% of teachers of color, and 50% of STEM graduates of color, and they are all a product of Delaware State University or HBCU. All right, so a growing research portfolio with a focus on Delaware. We're here in the first state, why not focus on Delaware? We are currently ranked number 7 out of 102 in federally funded research. We're the top third among 900 funded institutions and 23 million federally funded research annually across Delaware. That's huge. 100 plus of our faculty submit research proposals. Like I said, we engage with our students, and we want to make sure that they have those hands-on opportunities connected and getting that research. So our faculty are invested in our students. All right, so let's see what Delaware State University has with the reaches across the state of Delaware. We have over 10,000 students, alumni, and staff. So 2,235 in-state students by county in 2019. As you can see the stats in Newcastle County, they're 38.5% of the students come from Newcastle County. Kent County is right now leading the charge with 46.9% of the students. In Sussex, we're doing some work there, 14.5%, but you can see the stretch across the state of Delaware where the students come in from, and we are steadily increasing those numbers, and we're super excited about the support that we see from the state of Delaware. All right, so as I mentioned before, we have some non-traditional opportunities for lifelong learners at Delaware State. Not only are we specializing in undergraduate programs, but we do offer master and doctoral programming. Right now, our graduate enrollment increased 44% over the past 2 years. So not only are we trending upward mobility in our undergraduate students, our graduate students as well as seeing a peak of increasing. Online, we also offer online. But our traditional online has continued to set enrollment records as well in 2018 and 2019. And I believe we will do so this year and going forward. The trends are increasing across the board for Delaware State University. So we're super excited. Some of our certificate programs, such as electrician, HVAC, we offer for the first time in 2019. So not only do we specialize in some of the other programs that I mentioned, we do offer early college high school, specifically for students who want to get a feel for, high school students that want to get a feel for these students that participate in attending early college high school, they earn up to 60 college credits tuition free. And then you heard me mention about the Early Bird program, which offers 6 college credits while you're a junior or senior, but early college high school, let me repeat that. So if you know a cousin or a niece or nephew or something, early college high school can get them, students can earn up to 60 college credits tuition free. Tuition free, let me say that again. 52% of graduates continue at Delaware State University. So while they matriculate, they go to early college high school, they then go on to matriculate to finish their degree program. Early college high school students have earned 11,625 college credits total, equating to 48,000 savings per family. Who does not want to save money? Most of these students graduate or awarded 11 million in scholarships. So that is a huge, huge deal. If you haven't, do some research on early college high school, because it's a great benefit to students to have the opportunity to go to college for free, pretty much. Because if you pair that with Inspire, you're knocking out a lot of cost savings of going to get your college degree. With that being said, I think that wraps it up. A few other tidbits that I want to add on. We do have 8 residence halls across our campus. We do also have 18 Division I sports, NCAA Division I sports. I know that was probably not mentioned before either. I think that's pretty much it. We do have an upcoming open house scheduled for Friday, November 14th. So if any student is interested in virtually, of course, experiencing what it would be like to be a student at Delaware State University, come join us for open house. And that's it, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelvia and Paula, for that wonderful presentation and information about Delaware State. We have received quite a few questions into the Q&A that I'd love to hit before we wrap up and move into our next session. So Sure. If you don't mind, ladies, I'll just pose a few of these questions with the time we have left. And for any we don't get to, we will follow up after.
Sounds good.
First question is a fun one to answer. So they're asking, why should I go to this school? And I think there's so many awesome ways you can answer that, of course. I know from the presentation, it seems like there's a lot of great reasons why.
Right. Well, for one, we're very connected to our students here. We take our students very seriously here at the institution, and they're not just a number. They become part of the family. We have a very family-oriented culture here at Delaware State University, and we treat them like they're one of our own and part of the family. We really want the best generally for all of our students to succeed while they're at Delaware State and once they leave Delaware State University. And it's just a fun, great environment. The students love it, the faculty love it. It's a really good environment.
You can tell that from the video. Good deal. Well, the next question is, what kind of students are you looking for at Delaware State?
We are looking for the best and the brightest, as my colleague was saying, Ms. Holden.
Yes.
You're definitely looking for the best and the brightest students, serious about their education and about making change in the world and giving back to the America, their society. Also, students that are innovative and willing to make change.
Fantastic. Appreciate you sharing that.
Sure.
So we'll answer two more or so before wrapping up. Our next question is, what tips do you have for high school students to help stand out when applying to Delaware State University?
What tips for standing out? I would definitely say make sure you are engaged. You know, when you come to these forums like this, ask questions like this. Become engaged so your name stands out. Follow up with the admissions counselors that you connect with, not only at Delaware State or any other institution you may be interested in, and just create a dialogue. You will see what institutions really care about the students by the way they respond to the questions and emails that you send to them. Because if they're too busy for you now, they'll probably be too busy for you when you get on campus.
That's a great point. Okay, perfect. And Shaitan, I apologize if I am mispronouncing your name, but he asks, do you offer scholarships to international students?
Ms. Holden?
Yes, I'll take that. At the current moment, we offer merit scholarships, but students must be U.S. citizens.
Okay. Perfect. And I'm sure there's some follow-up information we can send out about some of those next steps. Look out for more follow-up too once we wrap up this event, looking at next week.
Okay,
and
that's good, Sarah.
We'll do one final question and then we'll wrap up. So Emily and Chris have submitted a few questions into the Q&A, but we'll end with, what is your favorite part about working at Delaware State?
My favorite part is the students, honestly. Working with the students, they have direct contact with me. I have direct contact with them. I like that once they get there, they're still engaged and they really want to give back to the potential incoming freshmen coming in. And when you call on them, I can call them right now on FaceTime. They will pick up from me. Hey, Miss Shelby, what you need? You know, they understand that we're genuine about them, and it's reciprocated both ways. So that's the best part, the students.
Well, I think that's a fantastic answer. And Paula and Shelvia, it's been such a pleasure getting to learn more about your university and having you both with us. You are the first college of Delaware's College and Career Exploration Days. So thank you. Yes, thank you for starting us off.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate your time. Yes, and to all of our attendees tuning in, we will be back in just 2 minutes with a panel from Corteva AgriScience. So stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Thank you both.